bet with Interbet only. They're a fantastic site. I've never had any issues with them. They are very professional. There's never a problem. You deposit money, 2 seconds later it's in your account. You withdraw, which I do very occasionally, and I believe it's also 2 seconds it's in your account.
Well, as my good friend and colleague on my left says, it's time for the big one. Yep, it is just that, the big one. Although, Dees, we say the big one. The other day, I'm not a big pick six player, but the other day I did take a pick six. It had paid 2,600 and odd rand, and I was very proud of myself. I caught it, but I'm still looking for the big one, because that wasn't really a big one.
Yeah, but you catch it. I mean, that's about it. You know, to find 6 legs of the bet, it's basically finding 6 numbers in the lotto. Although, we always say, in racing, you're given a form guide. You're given something to work with, Warren.
Yep.
It's a calculated wager, rather than that white ball falling on your lucky number.
Here we've got a 73 handicap D's, where the average rating is 69. It's a tough race, a tough leg, the opening leg of the pick six. A couple of horses are dropping in the ratings. Pewter Sky's dropping to a 70. Double Espresso is dropped from an 87 to a 63. Horses that have won in their last starts, that have got a couple of points. Hard to assess. Living Waters is drawn deep, but is certainly got a chance, consistent. Karari's Cowboy always does well in this division. You mentioned Candice Dawson, she's in town. Atomic Bomb back on the poly, unbeaten on the poly. Could he be the one going back on the poly?
I think that's it. I think he's the key to the race, because his last start now at Hollywoodbets Scottsville wasn't the worst of runs, over 2,400 meters, but he's unbeaten over the course and distance, as you touched on. Seems to love the service, the right man for the job. Nothing against Calvin Habib last time out, but the right man for the job looks to be Warren Kennedy on this horse, having won on 4 of his tries on him. And then when you look past him, then it becomes complicated. You know, the horses that I've singled out, number 3, Coromandel, I think, you know, some fair form could be rewarded. Karari's Cowboy, you know, you can't give anybody that confidence to have a full go on him, but he'll always keep you interested for the exotics. Pewter Sky is a horse that I found here. You know, the fact that they've engaged Calvin Habib, who hasn't ridden his horse at his recent starts, but up in Gauteng, he does know the horse well, and this horse now would come. I think those last 2 starts here in the province haven't been the worst. Clarkson won well, Richard Fourie up, and then Double Espresso as well. You know, I'm not concerned about the distance at all, Warren, and this horse continues to slide down in the rating. So this is a tough race. I think many will be considering to include field here in the exotics, and especially the first leg of the pick six. But if I had to choose a roving banker, I think I'll go with the obvious horse here, Atomic Blonde in race number 3. It looks very tough for pick six players, Warren.
It certainly does, Dees, and you guess, yeah, as we say time and time again, you have to take a stance, and it's about structure. It is a very, very hard race to open up proceedings for pick six players. You know, Admiral Burnham won well last time, got 3 points. Sasura won well last time, got 4 points. So you can just go on and on and on, which we're not going to do. But Atomic Blonde, unbeaten on the poly, he's going to be hoping to keep that record intact. So D's, Roving Banker 5, Atomic Blonde. I'm expecting a good run from 10 Double Espresso. That's my value in the race. And as you heard from D's, sliding in the ratings. Certainly been catching the eye in his last couple of starts, Double Espresso. But it's tough, tough, tough. Our advice is to try and include as many in the pick six in the first leg as your budget will allow you to.
My name's Danny Diliberto, founder of Ladles of Love. It was founded back in 2014. Communities we work with are all over the peninsula, and we're working with 138 beneficiaries now. We've grown exponentially. We've been able to do that because of all the kindness that we have experienced from individuals and corporates such as Interbet, who just want to be part of the change.